Welcome to Canadian PGA TV. We're here in sunny Orlando, Florida for the 57th PGA of America Merchandise Show, and we're joined by a great friend of the Canadian PGA, Mr. Joe Steranka, the Chief Executive Officer. And Joe, 57 straight shows in a row. Today's day one, opening ceremonies. How important is this show for your membership?
Well, it's where the whole world of golf comes together. More PGA of America professionals come to the PGA Merchandise Show, 7,000 strong, than any single event we do every year. So, it's that collegial feeling,
Yep.
and the chance to network, get some ideas on how they're managing business issues related to golf, and we all have a lot of those issues today. But to think, 57 years ago, it was maybe 80 sales reps who backed their cars underneath the tent and were lifted up their trunks, and we've come a long way since then.
Well, how's it evolved? I mean, this morning you had the opening ceremonies, national anthems was fantastic. Tonight you have your award show. You've been around with the PGA for a while now, and how have you seen it grow to where it is today?
Well, in the 21 years I've been here, we've seen the PGA of America grow up, but also the golf industry grow up. What was a little boutique industry, was focused on a game, is now a major multinational sport with huge economic impact. You look at some 75,000 PGA professionals around the globe. You have our friends up at the PGA of Canada are a critical part of the World PGA Alliance that is meeting here this week. So the game and the industry has come a long way. Has a multi-billion-dollar, whether it's U.S. or Canadian, economic impact in our respective nations, and something that we're quite proud of.
Well, obviously, Joe, us being neighbors, we always work close together, and the World PGA Alliance has been incredible for the Canadian PGA, and I know you've been a big proponent of the whole globe working together. Sandy Jones this morning mentioned about golf in the Olympics and how important that is. For you, how important is it for the global PGAs to keep working together for the betterment of golf?
At the end of our time, we're going to pass on the responsibility to another generation of administrators, or PGA professionals are going to pass it on. So we're constantly striving to improve the standard of the profession and the relevance of the game around the world. And we feel the best way we can do that is by working together. Every great idea originated somewhere, and we know that if we go around the 10 members of the World PGA Alliance, Canada makes its contributions, the U.S. makes its contributions, but so does South Africa, Australia, Germany, the whole of Europe, the U.K., Japan, the Swedish group. We all have the same common attention to preserving what's so good about the game.
So I know what's amazing is that you've always been so helpful for us through the Canadian PGA, and you always are so happy to share your information, but you're also happy to learn too, which is amazing. Again, I mean, how valuable is to have other viewpoints around the globe? Sandy Jones, for example, at our office, Lynn and Guerin, and our staff. But how important is it for you guys to not only share but also get information back?
Well, I'll give you a very good example. We're going through right now an update on all of our junior golf curriculum and our approach to teaching and coaching. The coaching model that Canada has developed, that is recognized by the Canadian Olympic Committee and your government, is a great model for us to adopt. Maybe adapt and adopt,
Sure.
but adopt nonetheless. And that's the advantage of having an alliance of all the PGAs, because there are some great viewpoints and nuances for the sport that we can learn from each other.
Well, Joe, you're a great friend of the PGA, as I said a couple of times already, and thanks a lot for having us, and thanks a lot for putting the show on, because it's great for everybody here, and we really appreciate it.
Jeff, thanks for taking the time to come down and visit us. And it's a crowded show. It's a lot of exciting new product introductions, so I know your viewers will be hearing more about that in the weeks and months ahead.
That's right. Thanks, Joe.